Hi, this is Alex, the Aspergian. I pray you're all keeping healthy and safe today. All right, now I want you all to think about this for a second. Say you're at home, at work, or out and about, and you come across a person, either in person or any other reason or whatnot, and they're in the middle of a high heated confrontation, and then suddenly, unwillingly, you are dragged into it and you have to deal with all the anxiety and all the stress that goes along with the confrontation that's taking place. Don't you just hate when that happens? It can especially be hard for people on the autism spectrum like myself, because Aspergians like myself, we tend to think of things in a little bit of a different sense than the average person does. We don't really understand. Our understanding of emotions can be a little bit different than, say, the average Jay and Joe, and we honestly, it's we may not really understand the confrontation. We're just dragged into it. A little word of advice for when if you're in the middle of a confrontation with somebody and you're trying to settle one thing or another, be mindful of those that surround you. They do not want to have anything to do with it whatsoever. They just want to live in peace and harmony without having to be dragged into any sort of negative energy. They just want to keep the positivity and the light going. It can be especially hard when you're living with somebody and you get dragged into their messes when you're trying to just keep the peace around the household. That can be hard, but at the same time we make the most of it. So a little bit of word advice is when you're in the middle of a confrontation with somebody, for one reason or another, just be mindful of those around you and make sure that both parties in the confrontation involved don't drag anybody else into it. Find a way to settle your differences and just find peace and harmony, because that's the way to go. It's all about happiness and positivity, and we have to keep that in mind always going forward. No grudge should ever last forever. So just keep that in mind. Nobody should have to be dragged into any sort of negative battles between one person or another. It's all about the love, happiness, and prosperity. That's why I pray for each and every one of you. I pray you all having a blessed day, and I'll talk to you soon. God bless.